The right side of the menu bar with all of these icons is always there, but we keep on ignoring that. Same as Apple, because there are almost no updates to it over the years. So let's upgrade it right now with these free, useful applications. Straight out of the back, let's talk about Folder Pick. That's what you have probably seen on the thumbnail. Yes, that's the app which allows you to add folders in the menu bar. You might say that you can already add folders down here in the dock. And you are right. But I reserve this space down here for applications, not for folders. I can easily navigate through the folders in the menu bar. And each one of them will have its own icon. And if I get deep into the folders and get into individual files, I'm even getting this preview. That's the basics. But you can also add their folder with aliases to your files or to the applications. Or even further. Let's add the whole applications folder in there and you have a launcher of all of your apps you have on the Mac right from the menu bar. This app can be found on the App Store and downloaded for free. Same as all the other applications in this video. And to make it easier for you, I will leave links in the description of this video, so you will find it straight away. I mentioned that you can add applications folder in the menu bar. But the app called Menubar X takes this concept one step further. For start, you can pick any of these apps like Instagram, Messenger or Gmail, and you will have instant access to these iPhone apps right from the menu bar. But how does this work? That's a good question, and let me quickly explain. You can't normally access these applications like Messenger or Instagram directly without Safari. But this application makes Mac think that you are actually on iOS. And thanks to that, you can access these websites through these applications. But you can also change the device and stretch the screen to maybe iPad mini. Now I can't even fit on the screen, so I prefer to have it smaller and stick to the iPhone screen. And I also like to move the icon all the way to the side, so it feels like I have an iPhone in the corner of my screen. I can do that if I hold the command key, then I can drag the icon. It's really useful to have these mobile apps in the menu bar. I can have quick access to the translator, to the Google Maps, or maybe playing 2048, which is my most favorite time-wasting game. Again, this app is free to download from the App Store, but in the basic version you can have only 2 tabs in the menu bar. If you need more, you will have to pay the Pro version, which is around $5. But I think we don't want to fill up the menu bar too much, so 2 tabs is good enough. Okay, before we go any further, let me just mention one more app which is not available in Menubar X, but it's quite popular on iPhones. It is Shazam, the music recognition program. Not many people realize that there is a Shazam app available to download on the App Store. It's not taking any space in the menu bar, and you can easily recognize music playing from your iPhone or directly from the speakers of your Mac. In the preferences, you can also activate one-click Shazaming, so with one simple click in the menu bar, you will know what is playing around you. It's easy as that, and as all the previously mentioned applications, it's free to download on the App Store. All of these apps are adding icons in the menu bar, so I think it makes sense to make some more space for them. Especially for these 2 apps which I want to tell you now, they require quite a lot of space. My first recommendation is to remove the clock from the corner, especially when you can have right on the desktop this cool flip clock widget. That's what I mentioned in the previous video. Same as many other cool customizations you can make to your desktop. So after watching this video, I recommend you to check that out as well. But back to the clock. You can't fully remove it, but you can at least make it smaller. So open up System Settings, go to Control Center and scroll all the way down. Here you will find some options for clock. And what I like to do here is to switch to analog clock, which turns this whole thing into such a small icon, giving you a lot more space in the menu bar. Another useful app which I mentioned in the previous video is called Hidden Bar. This allows you to hide icons which you are not using so often, and thus giving you some more space for your mostly used applications in the menu bar. All you need to do is to drag icon over this line on top, and then it will disappear behind this arrow. But back to the topic of this video. If you want to add some life to the menu bar, I recommend you adding music bar. It will be permanently showing you what is playing on the background, and it can display any media playback. It works for music, for podcasts, or even YouTube videos. This app is entirely free, so go grab it on the App Store. And at the end, there is one more thing.
And I'm really glad you liked everything. But there is one more thing.
The app is called One Thing, and as surprising as it might sound, it does only one thing. It allows you to add one word or a short text into your menu bar. This can be useful as a quick reminder, displaying your daily goal, or maybe just an inspiring quote. You can further customize it in the preferences, but I like to keep it simple. Same as my videos. I want to bring you all of these tips and tutorials in the shortest and simplest way. And you just need to do one thing. Click on the like button and subscribe to the channel. Well, that's two things, but I bet you can do it. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.